Let's see how to enter and edit loads on bars in BIMserver 3D. To do this, we open the Load menu at the top of the interface. When selecting Introduce Loads on Bars, the visible load case window appears, where we can choose the load case we wish to view. We can also view all the load cases by checking the corresponding box. Then, we select the bars by left-clicking the mouse or by using the crossing method. When confirming with the right mouse button, the window for introducing loads on bars opens, where we choose the load case to which we wish to assign the new loads. Next, we select the type of load and type in its value. Among the options available for the type of load are the following: point load, uniform load, strip load, left and right triangular load, trapezoidal load, and applied moment. To place any of these loads on the bar, the program requires a distance to be defined or an initial position and final position to be specified in the selected measurement units. By activating the relative position box, we can specify the position of a load using a value from 0 to 1. Between two temperature values, we can also enter an increase in uniform temperature or an increase in variable temperature. If we wish to insert an increase in variable temperature, we must also define the temperature increase, gradient, and direction. In this example, we will use a uniform load applied over the entire length of the bar. In the centre, we specify the axes that define the direction of a load. These can be the global axes or the local axes of the bar. At the bottom, we indicate the direction and application direction of the load. This choice allows us to decide the directions of the axes in both directions or freely define a direction. By default, the program selects the most usual case, which is a load in that direction according to the z-axis, in the negative direction. After accepting, the program will apply the load onto the selected bars. Now let's look at the rest of the options in the Load menu related with the loads on bars. To modify the loads that have already been entered, we use Edit Loads on Bars. We choose the load case with the loads assigned to it that we wish to edit so that they are visible in the model. Then we select the loads by either selecting them one by one or using the crossing method. When confirming with the right mouse button, the Load Description window appears where we can modify the data for the loads. We have the same options that appear when entering the loads. Finally, we click Accept. If we only need to modify the load cases, we use Edit Load Cases on Bars. Again, we select the loads we wish to modify and right-click the mouse. In the Load Case window, we choose the load case the loads will be assigned to from the drop-down menu and then we accept. Via Delete Loads on Bars, we will delete the loads selected from the model. In the same way, we select the loads one by one or use the crossing method, which will be deleted by confirming with the right mouse button. The program automatically generates the self-weight loads of the bars. If we wish to deactivate or reactivate the generation of these loads on any bars, we use Generate Self-Weight Loads of the bars. After executing it, the load generation window appears with two available options: Activate and Deactivate. We select Deactivate and click on Accept. The program shows the generated self-weight loads on screen. We can select the bars in which we do not want to generate self-weight loads by left-clicking them one by one or by using the crossing method. After right-clicking the mouse, the associated self-weight loads will be deleted. When confirming again with the right mouse button, the Load Generation dialog box reappears in case we wish to activate the load generation in any of the bars. Once again, we select the bars with the left mouse button and confirm with the right. To finish the operation, we right-click and select Cancel.